A lot of people these days are using a powder. The powders these days, I mean, this one is baking powder, £3 from Primark, are really fine textured, really good colours. And then they use a little square puff like this. So I'm just going to give it a try. I haven't used a powder in many, many years when I had to be kind of super matted when I worked, particularly when I worked in New York and Elizabeth Arden. And this is the little powder puff, and this is the little bag, and it was £1.50. It was a bit of a shock when I first went to New York. I was 27, and my God, you had to look like, you know, you owned the building, you owned the business. It didn't matter what level you were, you had to be very sharp. I learned very, very quickly. So you can just pat what you need on here. It's got little holes in, and you can just pat it under the eye. It marvelously fits. It's terribly, terribly soft like velvet. And, you know, they do pack it on, some of these makeup artists, and you'll see in their videos it's pure white underneath here. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's to look maybe, and then they brush it away, sort of luminescent. But, you know, it's a bit strange really. But as you can see, it's just taken off the shine, and this can get right in the corner here and right up here. And also you can place it here when you're doing shadow, because we all know that shadow falls down. And the other thing you can do with a super little brush is if you're wearing a creamy pencil like I am, that I've blended up, you can take a little bit here, or even take it, if you're worried you got too much on your hand here, and just gently pat it over your pencil. And that way you'll find you get very little to no transfer further down your cheek, because sometimes if you wear these pencils you can look down in the day and I think you've really got more on your lower face than you have on your eye. So I think this is a very good little trick here, and it will just secure any makeup you've got. You can of course mix it with one of those spray setters and mix it and then pat it on like that. But you know, I for one, actually that's a good little trick. And if you need your makeup to last all day, then it's perfect. I've also used some, like a neutral brown in my socket today, and you'll see that when I look, it's right on that kind of hooded bit here. You need to eradicate that hood bit, otherwise you've got your lid white and then whatever you've put higher up in your socket. Little bit of mascara on, and now you can probably hear it's absolutely chucking it down with rain. I thought we'd run out of water actually, there's been so much rain. And little bit here, little bit underneath, and I do love my mascara. It's safe to say I love a bit of mascara. I'm sure if I had luscious long lashes I wouldn't need so much, but there you go, everything starts to fall away as the years grow. A nice little bit of pink lipstick from Serafina. This is a bit of a fuchsia shocker. but I do love a bit of bright pink. Colour of my wedding dress. That's even more shocking, isn't it? I'm going to blot it because I don't want to be wet and gooey. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this lovely Primark lip oil on. It isn't really the right colour for me, but if I put it over my quite bright lipstick, it gives me a little bit of a gloss, which I'm not that keen on, but it softens it and then softens the whole colour. So there we go.